Alright, welcome back to the Drifter series. We're going to start off today by spraying what little bit of weeds that we have in the fields we planted last time. And then we have the great soybean harvest. And it should be a good one. I'm hoping to get close to $1,000,000 out of it. Hopefully. And we should be able to. And then, I think after we do that small field right there, we're going to leave it. Probably put grass in so then we can put the big cow farm in that I'm wanting to put in. I don't think there's any more weeds in this one. It's just a couple spots. I think it's where we combined the fields. Everything else was pretty good. I got some stuff over there. I don't know if it's time to sell it or not. I'll have to look and make sure, but these definitely look better now with stuff growing in them rather than just the plain dirt fields, you know. Ooh, I don't know if we can get all this one. We're close. We probably could if I went over, but I don't want to miss much. So I guess we'll come back up and get that little bit. I know I'm probably going to be wasting some, but I think it'll be alright. Yeah, we'll have 2 soybean harvests. And I don't think... Oh, is that weeds there too? I believe it is. Yep, it is. I don't know why it's here. I guess when we sprayed it last time, it didn't come all the way down here. Probably. That's alright. We'll knock it out real quick. We're setting at 91,000, which is pretty good. I'm just going all the way across because I don't know where it stopped and where it didn't. Looks like we got a whole strip up through here too. I didn't see that before. We don't own that field. I wanted to kind of keep it. I don't want to own the south point there. I do want to kind of fix that edge along the river. And we do need to also do some hay for the sheep at some point. But alright, so I think that's got that. We're going to get this little spot and then this other field. We also need to get these trees cut down. We got I mean, I know the series is pretty close to ending. I mean, we're still trucking, of course, because I mean, there's still stuff to do. We're not exactly to the point where we can just buy whatever. I think we may be after the soybeans, though, because, I mean, that's going to be a lot of money coming in. We'll see. And, you know, you can't forget that FS25 is coming out. And like I said with the Farmview Island, I don't think I want to just end the series. I think we'll continue these. 25 will take a precedent though, you know, of course, because it's new. But what if it's no good? Then we still have this, you know what I mean? So we'll keep doing what we're doing and hope it comes out alright. We do need to look into a TMR mixer because we'll need it for the cows. If I come right up the middle here, I think I can get all this. Yep. So I was talking about, it's just kind of where we combine the fields, I do believe. So nothing to really worry about. we do own everything that we wanted to own, what we set out to own. So land is no longer something we're buying unless we just want to, but I don't really see it. I think we'll just focus on productions and stuff like that to get her kind of finished up. And a little bit here. And a little bit here. And like I said, we got the big soybean harvest. We got 2 fields to do it. And we'll have the other one next time. I tried to split it up to where we could have, we weren't just doing it all at one time. Get this little bit. This section right here I don't much care for, but I think we'll be alright with it. I think we'll be alright with it. I don't even remember what we put over here, to be honest. Is it canola? It looks like canola. Now, we own that little section. If you remember from like the first few episodes, we used this as a like our contracts. We made money by cutting all this and weeding and fertilizing. And yes, I'm going to get this little spot right here. And I also know that I can take the working with down on this to not waste as much, but I'm not really worried about it. It's not really using that much. I mean, look, we sprayed everything and ain't used but like 20% of what was in there, so I'm not really worried about it. There's that, and then we'll get this little section here. So what I'm thinking is we'll do the soybean harvest the next 2 episodes. Then we'll cut some hay. I think we should have enough hay to last until then. And then we'll see what happens. We'll be planting in the spring, so we won't have a lot to do anyway for a few months. So we might work on cutting those trees down, putting something in there. We can go this way now, can't we? So yeah, this little section right there. Well, you can't see it to the left there. We need to get in there and cut all that down, so we can put something in there. I don't know what though. That's the thing. I don't know what we need to put in there. I do know we got a lot of soybeans. So that field down at the bottom, we're going to leave after we harvest, not do anything to. This one, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, it looks like we got some weeds. We got some weeds in there, but I think it's too late. May not be, but it don't really matter. We will spray this off too before we start. We got some silage. If we're going to sell it, I can't remember. When we got that field right there, we could make silage. Oh, can we not spray the weeds out of this? That's odd. Well, who knew? I don't know what we was gonna do with that silage. I don't remember what I said now. I don't know why that won't let me cut that field, or spray that field, I should say. Alright, so we got a trailer over there. We need a tractor. Probably the little, this one. I think it should be good enough to pull the trailer. The big one's there. And then we got that one and the little tiny Ford, which we may bring over here and put in the yard. Just for... The chickens are still not doing the greatest. I don't understand what's going on with them, but... Alright. So we got that ready to go. Let's look. If you look, we wanted all this on this side. We can still buy that one. That one's kind of there. And this, I don't know what that is. I've looked, but I don't remember. And of course, there's the store, I think. But we're not buying none of that stuff. We bought all the land we wanted to buy. That was the thing. Maybe this plot here we'll end up buying. Okay. So we got sorghum. That goes for the chickens. Wheat. I think probably just chickens too. All this stuff's in the got a greenhouse, so we're not really worried about that. Our silage will be best in January, which it is getting up there, so I think we may sell it. We do have a lot of hay left, so we're okay there. Canola oil, December. Okay, so we'll sell all this stuff in December. Planks always July. So yeah, we're alright. Nothing to sell. Take our big combine here and get to rolling on these soybeans. I think we want to cut across the side here and then go up and down. We'll make a big headland. Yeah, I think I'll start a time lapse and I'll see you when we get done. Well, here we are, finishing up this. This will be the last harvest ever on this plot. Because obviously it's going to be the big cow farm, and I had an idea of selling something over silage. Maybe we buy it after that. But the thing with that is, I had to fire this worker. He was just not listening. The thing with that is, if we sell all the silage, we won't have any to make TMR, which is fine too. When we just do hay, we're fixing to do a whole bunch of hay. So I'm hoping we squeeze all this in. I think we're going to be able to. Yep. I don't know if it's just me or not, but it don't seem like this yielded that good. Man, what we're going to end up with, like 50, something like that, 55,000 liters, which is pretty good, I guess, but I don't know, I was expecting more. But we do have another field over there, so what I think about doing in between, let's see what our, oh, look there. Oh, you know, that could be great, but we're not going to get it. Animals, cows, we want this one. Yep, that one. I just think it fits here so perfectly. So see how good it fits in this area? Absolutely perfect. So $250,000, which, yeah, 56,149 liters on these two fields. So if we sell our, we got 100,000 roughly. If we sell our silage, I think that'll be a little bit extra too. We gotta cut these trees down out of the road eventually. Yeah, maybe next month we might be able to afford getting that cow farm. I don't know if we'll get any cows or not, but we should be able to at least get the farm set up down here. And I think after I buy it, I'll go through and put in grass or whatever we're wanting to do. I think what I'm going to do in between is mulch this field, probably cultivate it, or at least mulch it. We can always cultivate it later when we got time. Like right now, we got this soybean field to our right, and then after that we'll have hay. So that's really it, and then we could work on turning the fields around. But in between, that's why I'm just going to mulch that field. Ain't no point in putting that out. I just don't see a reason. I went over a little bit with soybeans here, huh? Alright. See, this can be silage if we want it to be. We do have all this. I think this is a mulcher. Yep. Alright. Well, I don't know if all these are good or not, honestly. This one. It's all of our random crops. Looks like it is. Everything's good. Maybe some solid fertilizer. Okay, some lime. Seeds. Alright, so that's going again. And this is just to fuel our windmill over there, just because. Anyway, if we sell our silage, 112, 121 roughly. So we got 87,000. We might be able to pull it off. We'll see though. I do appreciate you watching. I will see you next time.